What do you know about
I
him?
know he was a doctor. The first one was a doctor, and I was just looking at we gave my dad a family tree for Father's Day last year. Actually, the first one, there was a David Sills, and then there was a David Nicholson Sills. So that's where the it starts. So I
Okay.
could technically be the sixth.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
David Nichols is not included.
David Nicholson Sills. There was a David Sills, and then there was a
Right.
David Nicholson Sills, which is
Gotcha.
another family name, and that's where it started. So he was the first. But there was before him. There was one before him back in the 1700s.
Will there be a sixth one?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
What do you think the chemistry with Will is like now that you guys have had like a year under your belt together, like both on and off the field? How do you think it's comparable to last year?
Yeah, I mean, I think having another year, being together, obviously both of us came back for our senior year, and we wanted to continue to build this relationship. We feel like we have a good shot to do something special this year. Last year we had a really good connection. Started to build our connection off the field as well. And I think that's continued to grow over this off season. Just little stuff like going to play golf and going out to dinner and stuff like that. That's stuff people probably don't think that transfers to the field, but it does. In respect to having trust for when the ball's in the air or something like that. If it's a 50-50 ball, he's going to throw that as opposed to throw it away because he trusts that I'm going to come down with it. So we've done a good job of just continuing to grow that relationship, and he's got a great relationship with a lot of the guys on the team. Another thing that we've pushed for this offseason was continuing to grow our relationships with the defensive players and everything. Not as much it's separated as an offensive defensive team drills or something like that, kind of having more like the intermix and everything. I think just having another year of continuing to do that, I think that will make our connection and our chemistry that much better on the field.
What do you think? How do you and some of the other team members approach kind of this Heisman candidacy that Dana is pushing for and really embracing for the team in July, 2 months before the season starts?
I mean, we're all for it. I mean, we believe if we were the voters, he would have the Heisman Trophy, but we're not the voters. We see what he does day in and day out. We believe that he's the best quarterback, best player in the country. So now it's just at a point now where everyone else has to believe it. But he's definitely got the potential to do that this year. I think him getting hurt at the end of last year, had people kind of shy away from it and everything. But I think he would have done really well if he would have finished last year. Obviously he had the broken finger, but everything's fine now. But we really don't mind it. We don't think different about it. It's not like someone's jealous about Will getting it or something like that, because he's deserved it. He's if you deserve it, then everyone else that's all for it. And we're all pretty good team players. We're happy when other players get honors and get awards and stuff like that, because we think that's just cool for them. We've worked hard together and seen the amount of work that they've all put in and everything like that. So I support it. I'm happy for it. And he's going to have an incredible year this year.